Welcome back to Teshkid Effects for another GRT price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the GRT chart, which at the time of this recording is holding above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as support for us to continue gearing up. We have also continued to obey the Elliot wave structures, where we had been seeing a bit of a breakdown to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2 in a move that managed to get into the minimum retracement area, which lies between the $0.1449 mark and the $0.0921 mark, in a move that gave us a low at around the $0.1047 mark. And after managing to get into the minimum retracement area in the formation of this wave 2, I now believe that we have bottomed out in the formation of this wave 2, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of another impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And before I get further into the technical analysis and also sketch out my target areas to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a recap of what has been happening, where you can see that after seeing our lower low at around the $0.0518 mark, we started this massive run up to the upper side, where we first saw this one to set up to the upper side before we started an Elliot wave structure to the upper side, having the first wave giving us a peak at around the $0.2325 mark. And after seeing the high for that wave 1, we started a corrective structure in the formation of that wave 2, and using the Fibonacci's connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, that gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.78, which is a target area that we fully maximized. And after seeing our low in the formation of that wave 2, I now believe that whatever we are seeing is the start of this wave 3 to the upper side, and sketching out a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.3951 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that wave 3 to the upper side to do. And because of the impulsive nature in the formation of that wave 3, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation within the formation of that wave 3, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas and also giving us the high for that wave 3 to the upper side. And I believe and that Elliot wave structure is what is going to give me the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, and I believe that is better seen here on the 1-hour chart. So jumping to the 1-hour chart for further analysis. Here on the 1-hour chart, you can see that after seeing our low in the formation of this wave 2, we started this massive run up to the upper side obeying the Elliot wave structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in red, having the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $0.1635 mark. And after seeing the formation of this 5-wave structure to the upper side, we completed an even larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the high for that wave 1, we started a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, which managed to get into the minimum retracement area over here, which lies between the $0.1346 mark and the $0.1276 mark. And having seen the low for that second wave, whatever we expected next was the start of this impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and sketching out a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.2245 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting GRT to do here on the short-term scenarios. And in the formation of that wave 3, I'm also expecting to see another 5-wave structure in formation within the formation of that wave 3, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas. And for that move to also play out, you need to continue holding above the 20-day MAs, both on the 1-hour chart and also on the 4-hour chart. And at the time of this recording here on the 1-hour chart, you can see that we are seeing a bit of a breakdown to the lower side, meaning that GRT at the time of this recording is cooling off a little bit, but that doesn't mean that we are not going to continue unlocking higher prices in the formation of that wave 3. That is just a short-term bearish movement before we can continue gearing up in the formation of that wave 3 to fully maximize maximize our target areas. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short term scenarios, and that is my primary scenario here on the GRT chart. And getting back to the 4-hour chart to take a look at the indicators, on the RSI we are trading at around the 67 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices in the formation of that wave 3. Also taking a look at the market, we have been able to print a bullish cross fully supporting higher prices. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.